quick fouls in a matter of moments. As you mentioned, Stu, Tatum at the free throw line. One thing about Tatum, he's getting to the line. Wasn't only 2 games all year that he shot at least 10 free throws are the last 2 games and the first 2 on this trip.
Well, again, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact
percent. He came back, re-aggravated it, and as his coach said, not when he's 95, he's got to be 100, and that's when we'll see him. Westbrook, down the middle goes, THT, kind of it goes, count it, and 1, and Russ picks up a serve. AD.
No movement. Look at everybody. The Celtics are locked in defensively.
Reverse by AD. So he took it himself. That was like Russ with some speed across the timeline. Trailer is LeBron. Easy does it. Good little feed from Russ. Eyes in the back of his head. Saw LeBron to score.
And it was good defense by Russ also. He challenged. Marcus Smart still flexing that right ankle area. So he's able to continue as he misses the first and then converts to second.
Backpedal back into it. 4 minutes into the third quarter. Lakers have solved these third quarter problems recently. Here's Schroeder all the way. Boy, LeBron.
Foul.
Yeah, he got bodied. Boy, he made 5 threes on Saturday, the most that he's had a game since he was a Laker.
To go out for half of them.
We sort of did when we couldn't go on the road. Here is the score now 66. We stayed. Players were out on the road. Here it is. It's good to be back, though, in the other arenas to see all the Laker fans throughout the country.
What a pass.
It really was.
What a
in
pass.
In traffic, in tight quarters.
Boy, there's Anthony.
And the Lakers steal it. Outlet. LBJ. Now Jason Tatum down the middle, he goes, lob to Williams. That play seems to work anytime they want.
Quite some time.
6 minutes.
The Lakers have to answer that score to keep Mo on their team.
Underneath Davis.
Boy, when he goes in a hurry and doesn't
move by Tatum. Now it's Westbrook. Smart backed off because Russ wants to shoot the 3. Yes, sir. Russell Westbrook. Timeout. Boston.
Got a transition play here, and Russ had options. I mean, he had THT, he had LeBron, and he decides I'll just take the triple myself. But after a turnover, the crowd loves to see LeBron going by himself. The anticipation, what's he going to do? Ooh, that's what he's going to do. And Russell says, I know what I'm doing, shooting this triple.
So far. What's the reason for the turnovers, dude?
Well, they're being more aggressive in attack. Anthony Davis is involved, so that gives them reason for hope.
Field goal shooting 56% for the Lakers.
Good
46%
job by
for
Russell
Boston.
Westbrook. They switched. He was guarding Al Horford.
Third quarter field goals, 1 for 9 for Boston. Lakers 7 for 12. Lakers do a little weave on top. Russ tried to force it up and under Williams and gets fouled in the process. 75-62, biggest lead of the game. Biggest Boston lead was 8 points. We've had 11 lead changes. And Russ, free throw time. 71% from the line over the last 7 games, which is an improvement over his yearly average. And unapologetic enjoyment, you know, it never tasted so refreshing. Let loose and enjoy the things that you love with an ice cold Pepsi. Stock up on Pepsi today at your local retailer. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of your Lakers.
Westbrook knocks down the first of 2. Extends the Lakers lead to 14.
Well, a year that you could use words frustrating, disappointing. Those are words that come to mind. Now looking for cohesiveness, consistency. A little bit of defense sprinkled in. Could be a
lot of defense sprinkled in.
Could be a nice recipe to get well quickly. Horford splashes from mid-range. Every game he's played this year, 21 of them, he has started. So sat out a few for rest. Now in his 15th year, 35 years of age. Russ, the scoop and the score as he attacked the former Laker Schroeder.
Yeah, he's just a little too strong for Schroeder on that particular play. He absorbed the contact, scored with his left.
Both of those, though, those players have quickness in reserve, Westbrook and Schroeder. They're running it through Horford. Kicked out his leg. Schroeder with AD. That's little on big. He spins. He's got AD in the air. Boy, he had a couple of Laker players faked out. And he'll go to the line and shoot two.
He's done that a couple of times in this game where he's anchored the pivot as we get another look at Westbrook going against that same Dennis Schroeder, using his left and absorbing the contact, and didn't even seem to affect the shot. Little action after the play.
Well, this is a nice job. You talked about defense, Stu. So far, and I emphasize so far, holding Boston to 65 points. Remember, they scored in regulation 145 at Portland the other night. That's the most points ever scored in Portland by an opponent in a regulation game.
Well, the Lakers' lead right now is 14. And we know how this season has gone with the Lakers having leads. Unless they continue to focus, that lead will disappear.
Free throw missing, taken out by Carmelo Anthony. They seem to have had that interest peak from the beginning. Boston in town, looking for a bounce back. There is a turnover. That's the 14th.
Can't throw a bounce pass when someone is side fronting.
And it resulted in the 14th turnover. So far for Boston, they've done a nice job. The first 13 Laker turnovers, they've turned into 18 points. That's how you stay in the game. Although it's a 14-point Laker lead. Otherwise, it would really be ugly. Horford for three. Right above the break.